Hello Gemini, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is for the month of April 2016, and what we have for you today is your north is your spiritual well-being, and for Gemini you have the cave, which is your sanctuary. So what this card means is there is a quiet place inside of you that will always be available as a sanctuary. So if there's some crazy things going on in your life, or you feel a little unsure about something, or you really just need to take a moment to retreat this month, just understand that this is always available to you. You can even find it in a place in the natural world, and this will enhance and complement this internal place of peace. Whether it's a cave, a meadow, forest, going to the ocean, or any other setting in nature. This is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. So let it become a temple for your heart and soul. This month, for the month of April, rather than having your computer, your TV, or any other man-made device, like your phone, just put all that aside, and really go inwards to your own sanctuary. Allow yourself to discover the perfect place, whether, if you imagine something in your mind, or even go out to nature. Because sometimes we can't always get out and go do stuff. There's different obligations that we've got in life. But if you can't get out, just imagine that perfect place in your mind, where you can simply just be and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external. And what this does is it helps facilitate a spiritual connection that allows your being to be aligned in a dramatic and, quiet, way with all that is. So in today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set time away to be in your sanctuary. Even if you have to schedule it, just for your spiritual well-being this month, Gemini, really take that time out. Even if you have to put it in your planner and, say, once or twice a week, at this time, I'm just going to take a moment out to just sit and breathe, either in nature or just have, a good image in my mind of something that's just really peaceful to me, whether it's a waterfall or any kind of place in nature. Really take that time out this month. It'll really benefit you. So in the South, we have matters within your control, and you have the woof, which is instinct. Now, this kind of goes, with the previous card for your spiritual well-being, is to really take time out. And this will really help you within, being able to control your instincts this month. So now is the time to really overcome any limited mindset that you may have developed and tune in to these instinctual cues that you're going to have this month. This can be one of your greatest strengths this month if you would just take a minute out, take some breaths, relax, and go to your sanctuary. This will definitely be something that'll be an asset for you this month. So let the spirit of Wolf be your teacher and call upon him or her for help identifying what these specific cues are going to be saying to you this month. Shed some of your inhibitions with the only guideline being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of, that straitjacket of familiar societal norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. You're going to be receiving some messages this month that's, really going to help guide you of where you're going to, go after this. And this is something that is really in your control this month. So Gemini, definitely bunker down on the sanctuary because, you've got some messages coming in and it's time for you to listen. Now, This, may be a warning or an urging to take action of some sort. Whatever you're feeling, these cues, just take some deep breaths and simply notice what your bodily sensations are telling you. You'll be able to decipher, that then, if it's, something that's a warning or urging you to take, a specific route in your life, or, just let your mind be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. So just make sure, you kind of just let go of any limited mindsets. We all develop them. We all get busy. We all, get into the hustle and bustle of today's life, work, kids, school. So just, allow yourself to kind of go within again this month and really tune into yourself. And you're really going to be able to receive the answers that you need. Your psychic senses are really going to be beneficial for you this month. So just take some time out and listen, and your mind and your body will come together and you will know exactly what to do. All right, Gemini. So now in the east we have our career, which is the dragonfly. So this is some pretty good news. I know for me, I've been job hunting, so I'm super excited about this month for us, Gemini. Now, you are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike the more gradual shifts in awareness you've experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and, can come on somewhat unexpectedly without any pauses for, thinking about, which way to go. So you may even think that you're unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life, but what you really need to remember is that you are prepared, and you can put to use the experiences and wisdom that you have accumulated up till now. So I'm really excited about this because, for me and, fellow Geminis, I think this is going to be a really good month for career, especially if you're job hunting. Just keep at it. So life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, your other people around you, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses. I know for us Geminis, sometimes, I know for me, that can, be a problem, but just let it go and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are, because you are powerful this month, Gemini, in career. And whether you're job hunting or looking for that promotion, just go at it with full force. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. And since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to just gracefully move into the next cycle of your life, because this is going to be a good month for us, Gemini. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video for the month of April, Gemini. Sorry for the interruption at the last moment there. Please follow me on Facebook at Stella's Readings. I have free interactive readings throughout the week, affirmations, fun little facts and posts, and daily cards. So I hope to see you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I use the Earth Magic Oracle cards. All right, love and light. Thank you.